Hi, this is Steve Rosley, owner of Rosley's Rocks and Gems here in Chicago, and I'm talking about stones and crystals and healing. One of the things I wanted to mention to you is that everybody will feel things differently. You know, you've heard about we're spirits having a human experience. I go with this philosophy. And we are spirits going back to being our spiritual self, our spirit self. And this is what I call the ascension process. We're ascending back to where we came from. And we're all on our own individual little escalators going from floor to floor to floor. And each floor we have a project to do. And when we do that, then we go to the next floor. If we don't do that, then when we come back, we've got to do it over again. Now what I'm getting at is I can give somebody a crystal and they can feel it and they go, wow, this really feels good. And then I give it to someone else and they look at it and say, oh, it's pretty. And I give it to a third person and they say, oh, it's okay. Now the difference, and you've probably experienced this, is some crystals will jump out at you and some you'll feel and you go, wow, hey, this feels really good. That's because you're on the floor where you need that energy. The person over here was there years ago and doesn't need it anymore, and the person over here is not up there yet. That's why everybody will feel things differently. And those of you who feel a crystal and get like a buzz, here's what happens. The energy of the crystal is here. Your energy is down here. When you first feel it, it brings your energy level up to here. You're never going to get that jump again because you're already here. And the next time you feel it, it comes up a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. And once you're to its energy level, you don't need it anymore. You lose it. It breaks. It disappears. And this is why some people will feel more in one stone versus the other. My belief is that we're attracted to what we need. And when someone comes into my store, I ask them basically to close their eyes, center themselves, take a nice deep cleansing breath, and ask out loud, what do I need? And what they are drawn to when they open their eyes is, oh, I need this. And then they read what it does. And you find out that 99.9% will go to what they need. Now, if I give them a healing chart and list all what it does, they'll read that and find out what they want. You know, the difference between what I want and what I need is I want a BMW, but I need a bus pass. Both get me to where I'm going, but one is working with my ego. We'll talk about this more often in some of the future YouTube talks about the difference of stones and crystals. I want to thank you for coming today. If you want more information regarding stones and crystals, go to crystalmaster.com. If you have questions of stones and crystals, you can email me at info@crystalmaster.com. Thank you for listening and watching, and we'll be with you again.